everyone. We are getting ready to leave. We have to be out of here at 10, so we have a minute. I'm gonna grab everything and get downstairs. The code's about to change and we need to get on the road. Hopefully we can park and take a walk before we go. Hey friends, we are getting ready for bed way too late because we watched the movie Aladdin, not the animated one that I grew up loving and knowing every word of, but the live action. I wasn't mad at it. It was okay. It wasn't Robin Williams, but I like Will Smith. Anyway, it is 9:23. I just put away, I unpacked my stuff. All I have left to unpack is Sebastian's clothes. I did Jax's and mine, but I really need to get him to bed. He asked for some time to play with his toys when we came up, so I let him. I shifted things around a little bit, and that always makes him very excited to play in his room, but that's what I have left to unpack. And we of course need to bring a ton of beach stuff downstairs. It's currently in the dining room. It was in there for a very long time because we just left the roof box on my car and left, well, I guess we eventually put the beach stuff downstairs, but it was in there for a long time, and we've had the roof box on my car purposefully between June and now because we didn't want to have to take it down and put it back up again. So finally we'll be taking that down and taking my car in for a wash because it's dirty. I can't go through a car wash. Our day was just, I got up at 6:30. I set an alarm so I could shower. I just need to shower every day to start my day right. So I showered and then just started cleaning and packing. I already had all the clothes done from the night before, and I'd started all the dry food that we had left over, but really it was lots of cleaning, packing all the pajamas we were in, finishing up packing any toilet shoes we used. I had done that. I was up till like 2:30. It was probably not good since my alarm went off at 6:30, but whatever. We also cooked a breakfast. Well, my husband cooked breakfast of leftovers. I had filmed that, but I had it on the wrong setting. I had it on slow-mo instead of time-lapse without noticing, so I'll help you.
No,
so it was...
Take it out carefully. Now will you
Okay, we can use it. I'll get it up.
But I never get
Well, we'll order a new one, okay? We'll get one from Amazon if you still want to use this kind.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Alright, we'll get a new one, okay? I'm sorry that it's running out. I'll do it when we have a full one, but I'm all sticky. Bleh.
Me too. Ow.
Alright, well, you touch the cake, okay? First. Yes, I had a 40-minute long slow-mo video that I instantly deleted without even looking at because, yeah, nobody's got time for that amount of space to be taking up on my phone. My backup wouldn't run. I deleted it and then I deleted it from the deleted folder. So I don't have a time-lapse of him cooking, but they had steak. We had half of our eggs left still. They had some leftover potatoes from steak night. So they made steak burritos, and Jax and I had some of the eggs with some English muffins I had bought there. So that took up probably 45 minutes of our time. We had to get out of there at 10. You have to gather all the garbage, get all your stuff packed into the car, the roof box. You have to clear out the fridges. We sweep, put everything back the way it was. Any trash cans I moved so Ziggy couldn't get to them, or I always move. They have these little signs and the plastic holders everywhere for various things, and I move them out of the way so we can actually use the tables. Putting all those things back, just packing, getting things out. And we cut it down to the wire. As you saw, there was like 1 minute left, and I was just grabbing coffee mugs and racing out the door. They called us like 10 minutes later in the car, like, you guys still there? Because I guess my husband didn't like call and say he was checking out. That no worries, they took care of it. On the phone, we don't go in because COVID and stuff. So yeah, then it was just drive. There's some traffic, there always is, but it wasn't the end of the world. We did a little bit of detouring, a little bit of sitting in it, and really the time didn't go up too much from what his app Waze told us from the beginning. I think it added like 10 or 15 minutes on total, so it's a win. We've had trips that have taken multiple hours too long to get home. It can be really terrible sometimes. So we got home and we brought all the stuff in. I got the food put away, and I did his toys. He brought these tiny cars, and I switched those to being up here. They've been in a bag that I would throw in my diaper bag, my purse, when we go out, and he'd play with those at restaurants while we're waiting for food. But obviously we don't do that anymore, so they've just been sitting on the table downstairs. And every now and then he'd ask for them and he'd play with them down on the school table. So I got him this on clearance, from Target, to play with them. They go with one of the brands, and I wanted him to enjoy it after the trip, so I put it in what his upstairs Legos used to be in. And I had this bag of Legos I had pulled from all over the house that we brought on the trip, which I dumped into here with these Legos, so he's really excited. I took out some of the old vintage Fisher Price for now. I might put it downstairs.
Can I put it down there?
Is he all rinsed off? Did you rinse it? We have to rinse it. We can't leave the toothpaste on, or your toothbrush will be crunchy later. And you can suck some of that water up in your mouth. It's yummy. I go. Just wipe it right out of there. Do that a couple times, rinse him off, and then you can put his face back on. Looks like we're almost ready, so I'm gonna need to get myself changed in my car clothes, covered in dog hair. Let's see, what else did I do? I threw some laundry in. I'm gonna have to wash all of the blankets that we brought, but I washed my small brown one that I was sitting on. It was covered in dog hair because Ziggy jumped up on the bed a couple times there, and my husband had gone in the hot tub last night, so his towel did not make it into the wash, and it was still wet when we got here. So that one got washed, and all our masks from the day, and just a few random things that we had dirty. We're gonna have to do all the normal laundry, but I did wash most of the clothes before we left, so it's only like a day or two worth for each person that I need to wash, so that's not too bad. Then we decided to take a walk before ordering some Chinese. My request, our beloved Chinese restaurant was closed a couple days before we left. We got an email that one of their cooks was diagnosed with COVID, so they had to close for deep cleaning, but they're back open, and it sounds like everybody's tests were negative and everybody continues to be well. So we supported them by ordering, and it was so delicious. I ate twice as much as I would normally because I've just been munching on car snacks all day, and I was just so hungry. I had Szechuan string beans, extra spicy, and a spring roll. You're still slurping water? Oh my goodness. Then yeah, I did more unpacking, and also last night, yesterday sometime, I started that Walmart order for groceries to lock in a spot. So I think after dinner I was working on adding groceries, but the problem is they took away the options for substituting things, to say yes or no to substituting. They never had the option to pick your substitution, but I can't even check yes or no, and there are certain things I don't want them to substitute because they do a terrible job of them. Other things they do a great job of substituting, but I'm a little nervous. This order is getting locked in at 1:45 a.m. and I reached out through Messenger. I don't think they're gonna answer today, and it's gonna get locked in, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of crap, and we can put in return. I don't know how that works, but I guess I'll be talking to customer service if we get some interesting choices. I don't know what to put on for dinners besides my soup and sandwiches and some spaghetti sauce. I really don't know. And Jax wants to order pasta this week, so that'll kind of negate our spaghetti night. So I don't know. My husband and he are playing the Switch downstairs right now, but I'll message my husband later and say, do you have any ideas for dinner? Because I don't know. Anyway, that puts us to now. We came up, I unpacked while Sebastian was playing, and now he's all brushed up and clean, so we need to say goodnight. What?
Don't forget washing hands, Mama.
I always wash my hands. Good night, guys. Be safe, and don't forget, wash your hands.